A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, the former Florida Gator, Bradley Beal.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
I see him.
That's good on the jump shot.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Dallas.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
And it's Seattle with the ball after the miss from Erdy. Here's Kuzma. Walker with the rebound. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him in Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
And thank you for that, Doris. Murray, no good.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Number 47. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Erdy. Back and down. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Seattle, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's McDermott. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Number 47. Kept alive by Washington to the middle. Harrell. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Passes it to Murray. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Outside for Beal. Number 47. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Johnson outside. Now the pass to Erdy. Shoots. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
There's a good screen. Beal up top. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Number 47. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 9 points in the game so far.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to McDermott from downtown. And yes, sir, that one drops.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Spurs trail by 6. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. The jump hook. Johnson can't get it to go. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Kevin, a chance to get a glimpse at how the Wizards are doing. It's still early in the season. Let's see where they rank in the stats. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Dinwiddie. Here's McDermott. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the ball.
Bryant passes to Bertens. Back to Bryant. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Winston. There's the feed to Bryant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They have done a great job of securing rebounds as they come in this game.
Yeah, they have, Kevin. Well, they're blocking out and not waiting for the ball to come to them. I mean, that's what you got to do. I've talked about it countless times, Kevin. You can block out, but if you don't pursue the ball, you're not going to rebound it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Spurs trail by 5. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Collins. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Young slams it home.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
And so it's Washington with it. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
He passes to Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Wizards.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player and ball movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Forbes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Here is Forbes following the bucket by the Wizards. Young, no good from 18.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Hero defended by Young. Banked in off the glass. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Murray. He's coming off a 22-point game against Dallas.
You know, he was getting fouled time and again in that game, really delivering from the free throw line. Made a major contribution there. And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
San Antonio making a switch here. And it's Seattle with the ball. And the pass to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. Here's Johnson, and it's rejected. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Miami. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Washington, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Well, I think for Seattle, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Fades away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Walker with it. Now Beal defending. Pass to Murray. Count the bucket. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, they won last time, and it wasn't even close, largely because they caused so much foul trouble that they were playing against a makeshift lineup for a lot of the game. I thought he'd make that one, and that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Down low. Number 47. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Wizards out front, leading by just...
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports. Who doesn't like a little basketball late at night? The Wizards fighting for control so far. Starting off on the right foot this young season, they're definitely playing well. And San Antonio also bringing it. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Thaddeus Young coming up big for him. He's been making it look easy filling up the point column. And that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for joining me. And now, back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Our second half of basketball is presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Washington.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Number 47, defended by McDermott. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Launches a three, and the shot is good. He has 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Johnson from outside. The shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Number 47. San Antonio with the rebound. Walker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Murray, averaging 20 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDermott. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
That's good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Walker with it. Now Beal defending. To the paint. Here's McDermott. And he banks in the layup. McDermott's got 9 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Number 47, defended by McDermott. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Number 47. The offensive rebound. Beal. Nice defense from Ertl.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Walker's shot is off. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Walker gets a screen from McDermott. Pass to Murray. Back to Walker. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Here's Aminu. Not enough on that one as it misses. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Spurs, a game and a half out.
When I look at San Antonio, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Spurs trail by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Murray. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Kicks to Beal. Number 47. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And there's the pass to Murray. Feeds to Forbes. Right at the free throw line. And it's good. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead. Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Number 47, defended by McDermott. It's Beal on the wing. Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Number 47. Can't connect from short range.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Murray. There's the dish to Forbes. He feeds it to Collins. Here is Forbes, defended by Beal. Forbes can't get it to go.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
pass to Dinwiddie. Harrell. He's guarded by Collins. It's Beal on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The Wizards with another miss.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Collins kicks to Forbes. He passes to Murray. He dishes it to Aminu. Rebound, Washington.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
From past the arc, San Antonio again missing. He gets it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 5.
Basketball season is in full swing, so come.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Johnson, also young out there, and it's Ertl in at the center. This is to Walker. It's intercepted.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Spurs trail by 7.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Ertl gets it to go. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drills the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
All right, Doris, thanks. Ertl, the pass to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Inside. And that one's good. Now just a 4-point Wizards lead. For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Holiday. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Johnson attacking.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Walker dishes to Johnson. And that one's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Number 47, defended by McDermott. Here's Kuzma. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 4. And it's Walker penetrating. Passes to Murray. Hurdle. Backing in. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked. Number 47, defended by Walker.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Now Murray. The pass to McDermott. Takes the three, and that one's good.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Wizards leading by 3. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Hero defended by Ertl. Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. Number 47, defended by Ertl. Beal from long range, and the shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 6.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
It's stolen. Number 47. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Murray, defended by Dinwiddie. Pass to Ertl. Another steal. Stripped away.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they got to work very quickly here, Steve. Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
1:06 left in the game. Number 47. The rebound by Johnson.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
McDermott passes to Murray. He passes it to Ertl. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray lets it go with the 3. No luck. Number 47. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And there's the feed to Walker. Pass to McDermott. There's the 3. No good. Seattle has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Number 47. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 9-point Wizards lead.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
No good for McDermott. And so it's Seattle winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our...
It has just been announced that you have been named the Conference Player of the Week for the past week. This is the first time you've received this award. Can we expect more of this from you in the future?
I'm definitely going to do my best to win Player of the Week every week, you know? I definitely couldn't have done it without help from my teammates, though, the coaches, and of course, the fans. Winning this award isn't what I work hard for all summer long, but it's certainly a great thing to get along the way towards the real prize.